Welcome back. Sorry I was rudely interrupted at the most pinnacle point of my previous video clip. So this is part 2 on how to use the plastic lace. So while I was offline, I finished techniquing this one, although I left a part where I didn't do anything, so I can show you what it looks like when it's inked. I drew a border on it and I techniqued there. And the lotus flower I also techniqued on top with my tool. And then the red plastic lace I covered for you already, and I started techniquing, and also only going to do the top part. So you can see already I have worked on it. Unfortunately I can't redo this because I was interrupted twice trying to finish this tutorial. So you can see that I have worked over there but not over there. And using the bigger part of your tool, just go over the areas here. And just to recap what you didn't see, which is in the other tutorials, we glued down our plastic lace, plastic placemat, and then we covered it with metal tape, and we used our paper stump to wrap everything nicely. And now we're techniquing with our tool. And I went in one direction, and now I'm actually going in a different direction. I'm going diagonally. So I find when you go in two directions, the technique really looks good, but you can see for yourself. Okay. Okay, so that's our plastic lace. The top part I have techniqued. The bottom part we've just used the paper stump. Okay, let's color it in and see what happens. Okie dokie. So when you use your fat Sharpie, it often goes completely flat, like the nib goes in. So there's still quite a bit of ink for flat areas, but it doesn't work so well when you've got raised areas because the nib can't get into to ink it. So I'm going to grab another Sharpie. See, I've still got a nib. So there you go. I can get into all those little nooks and crannies. There you go. Okay, so it's an interesting day. My husband is a really good cook, but he doesn't cook very often, and he's spoiling us on this winter's day with a potjie. So for my foreign friends, a potjie is usually done on a braai, which is a barbecue, on the coals, and it's a wrought iron pot. And you put everything in it and you let it simmer like a stew on the coals. But we are doing it on the gas because it's a bit cold outside. So tonight is potjie night and hubby's cooking. And the potjie takes a few hours to just slowly cook. So we are having lamb potjie, all kinds of yummy vegetables gooied in. Gooi is an Afrikaans word for throw. So threw some vegetables in, we gooied the veggies. Okay, maybe it's just as well this video got interrupted, otherwise it would be a bit long. I just want to do this one. I'm not going to color the other one. But if you follow the taper tag challenge on Facebook, I have a photo album with all the tags that I've made and extras for some inspiration. You can always go and have a look at that photo album. I think there's maybe over 60 tags in there already. And then this section I want to do, I'm only coloring that piece because I don't want to bore you. I want to just show you the difference of the area that we techniqued with the tool and the section we didn't. Okay, so once your black Sharpie is dry to the touch, we can give it a bit of a buff. Here we go. Okey-dokey. So, I'm sure you can see now, this is the top area that I techniqued with the tool, and this is the bottom area. And you can see the definite difference there is in the definition. Here it's just quite, what's the right word? It's not so detailed as it is at the top. So it's worthwhile using your tool and going over everything with the tool like this, and then again in the opposite direction. Now this is also a trick that I'm showing you today. Sometimes we do our tag or our project and we're not quite happy with it. Guess what? You just rework it and re-ink it, and then it will be gorgeous. So remember that you can re-ink and rework your project until you're satisfied. There you go. So I won't finish that for you, but just wanted you to see that. And then this piece here, I only inked the section I want to show you. Look carefully. Look how lovely and detailed that is. And the detail's not so good on this section. Can you see? So please grab your plastic lace or cut up your plastic placemats that you no longer use and give it a try. This is one of my favorite goodies to use, as the detail's so lovely. Enjoy, and please show me your plastic doily or plastic placemat tags on Taper Tag on Facebook page. And I really would appreciate it if you would leave me a comment on my YouTube channel and give me a follow. Take care and enjoy.